With our family split between New York and Florida, we've taken the 1,200-mile trek between the two more times than we can count. And we've always taken the interstate. You know what I did today? I literally threw out our road atlas. We're Kalyn and Joseph, full-time RVers, and this week we're ditching the highways and taking the roads less traveled. We're hitting this with absolutely no plans. We're just gonna see what we see. What hidden gems have we been missing along the way? I got another Maryland fun fact for you, but it's not all smooth sailing.
Oh, yep. Stop, you're dragging.
We have to navigate low bridges, tight turns.
As far as you can tell, my back end's missing everything.
And we have no idea where we're sleeping tonight.
This is why you plan in advance.
Adventures, challenges, and surprises await us as we uncover what's out there when you skip the beaten path. Please, 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 please.
They shut off the water last night.
This video is brought to you in partnership with eTrailer. In YouTube land, it does not seem like we have been at my parents' house for very long, but we've actually been here about 4 weeks, spending time with them, catching up on editing, and also selling and trashing and donating everything in our storage unit. That was the last episode. If you missed it, go check that out. But today we're headed on the road again, and it's gonna be a bit of an interesting situation to try to get out of here. As you can see, we are very precariously placed.
I am impressed though. We did not move
We have
the
not
entire
moved,
4
yeah.
weeks. I've been paying attention to this because this is the one I'm like, is it gonna shift this way? And I've been watching the legs. We've stayed pretty, whoa. The RV has stayed steady. I have not apparently.
Apparently.
But on the way out, so I think our best bet is gonna be to pull forward and then use these smaller blocks to kind of create a step down effect.
Yeah.
So that hopefully we can step on out of here without dropping the RV a good 8 inches.
Because yeah, getting on this was interesting. Getting off it's gonna be another miracle. I have a feeling this is gonna be a multi-attempt situation.
I'd like to say you're wrong, but you're probably not. I don't know if that qualifies as multiple attempt because I'm just straightening out, so that's still the first attempt.
Okay, you can keep telling us that.
So with the sliding hitch, you have to come at it straight on. You can't come at it from this angle or another angle. You have to be straight with the RV for the hitch to attach correctly. So that's why I think I'm still at my first attempt. Okay, I'm on my second attempt now.
This is getting really, really close.
Oh, it's not touching right now? Okay,
Not
hold up.
right now.
Hold up. Leave it right there.
Okay, we'll see if it works.
Let me know, holler at me if it starts touching.
Still good. Still good.
Okay, I need you to drop the RV down.
Okay. Good?
Keep going. It's probably gonna touch.
Woo! Part 1 is complete.
Second try.
Now that was the easy.
It's just a
Easy
chef's
part.
kiss. It's not doing anything. That's good. We're good.
Okay.
This sunk a good 2 inches.
Whoa, that's insane. Not only did we do a little bit of damage to the lawn, but our slide dented the bushes. We gotta pay their landscaper.
Sorry, Mom and Dad. I feel so rusty at
Me
this.
too. I forgot to latch the shower door.
We're gonna try to see if this works right here. I think I've got it lined up just to step down through here.
Okay, I'm just worried about this gap.
That one gap, yeah. I think it'll be okay. The only question is that when that tire comes off and that tire comes on, will it pop the block up?
Right. Just take it slow. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, you're good so far. You crossed the gap. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Well, our cheap Amazon thing's broke again, but hey, you did it!
We good?
You good!
Well, that worked out a lot easier than I thought.
Much easier. These are so cheap.
Yeah, sure. Put them in here.
Just throw them in there somewhere. Try not to hit the mailbox.
Mailbox, side of the house.
Do you need me to see the other
Rest.
side,
No,
or you
I'm
got?
good.
You're good.
I cleared
Okay.
it.
Very tipsy. Bye. This is the very first time that I have gotten in the truck. We're towing the RV, and I have absolutely no idea where we're going or where we're staying tonight.
I don't know what the big deal is. That's me every time I get into the truck.
That is true. I just, punch in the coordinates and he just goes. He does not know usually where we end up. But usually I'm a planner. I at least know, like, okay, we've got a boondocking spot, we've got a campground booked, we even maybe know what Walmart we're going to be stopping at. Absolutely nothing for this experiment of no highways. We
know one thing. We're going to Florida, but it's going to take us a long time to get there.
If we were going to Florida the normal way, we would go 81. We are taking Route 11 south, which parallels 81 probably for a good bit.
It meets up with 81 several times. We decided today we're gonna take 11. We don't know how far we're gonna take 11, but that's what we're starting out on.
The whole reason why we are avoiding highways is because we have taken this route so many times and we're like, what are we missing by just taking the interstate? What towns are we bypassing? And is there like really cool stuff to see along the way? And so that's why we're hitting this with absolutely no plans. We're just gonna see what we see.
My biggest concern with this whole adventure is low overpasses, because interstates, you can just like turn your brain off when it comes to the bridges because you know that semis can go through everything. But we don't know what roads we're taking. We don't know if we're gonna be on state roads, county roads, what sort of roads, and we don't know what sort of low overpasses they're gonna be. So we're gonna have to be super vigilant of that so that we don't turn the RV into a convertible.
Oh, our first bridge.
This one I know is good.
I think we're good. It took me a while to find the right app, but after like experimenting with 3 or 4 different ones, I found one called Trucker Path, which I didn't have to put like a route in or destination. I could just toggle on the filter of low clearance bridges and it would show me where they are. So whenever we decide like we're gonna take this road or this road, I'm gonna check that app and make sure that we are good when it comes to low bridges. This looks low. Are we good though? There's no
I feel
sign.
like we're making noise.
We're making noise? Do you want to pull over just in case?
Yeah, we're definitely dragging something.
Oh, yep. Stop, you're dragging. Your ratchet strap fix didn't work.
I don't know why, because we've had an old ratchet strap on there forever and I just replaced the ratchet strap.
Yeah, it's dragging.
We didn't make it very far before we had an issue.
That's not going anywhere.
It's all good?
It's all good.
Let us continue on. How weird is it not to have the bike on the front?
It's super weird. I was just thinking about that.
Guys, this is not good.
We didn't think through one aspect of this.
The weather, the like RV parks, like everything that I'm on is closed mid-October or November 1st, and it is November 17th.
Yep.
And there's very few that are open all year round, but like the one that I thought I found was gonna be too far to get to today. I don't know what to do.
We can drive, it's not ideal to set up at night.
Right.
But we can drive further because we no longer have the motorcycle on the front.
Right.
So we can drive at night.
So the campground I was looking at was called Rocky Gap State Park. It's in West Virginia, northern West Virginia, and it looked nice. Like it looked like a nice state park. I don't know what there is to do around it. See, this is like, usually I have something in mind. Like, okay, I want to go to this place.
This series is gonna break Kalyn's brain, I'm sure of it, because
it already is, because I'm like, okay, I want to go here. I want to see this. All right, then we find lodging. We never do like lodging first.
Right.
So, but that's all part of this experience.
Yep.
Of like, what are we missing? What do we want to see that we haven't seen before? That's just there on the side of the road.
So do you think we want to try that one, or do you want to research
it's
a bit
literally
further?
280 more miles.
I'm fine with driving in the dark. I really am. Now that we don't have the motorcycle, hey, let's just jump into this whole new
It's a
RV
lot harder
life.
to film in the dark.
It is.
It's pretty direct. It's going to take 5.5 hours though. Here's
Minus
another
stop for gas.
kink in the plan though.
What's that?
I can't reserve it online. So do we go and hope that looks like there's 2 spots open that said available? So do we hope that those are open and then we park and then we just like pay in the morning?
Yeah, I think they'll be available. Again, it's November. How many RVers are driving through and trying to spend the night?
I don't know. I'm really nervous about this. I am so flustered and nervous right now. So it is, oh my goodness. I have no cell service here. So I don't even know if this app will pull up.
It won't, it probably.
We're driving blind! Okay, in 4 miles, you're gonna turn right on Walnut Street. You know what I did today? I literally threw out our road atlas. We could have used it.
I don't know, we might be going on some roads that might not be on the road atlas. Like
I was thinking in 5 years we've never used this.
Yeah, and I'm figuring Walnut Street, probably not on a wide road atlas.
Probably not.
Maybe that'll be another series someday. Maybe we'll do a trip only with a road atlas, and
I'll using our phones.
I'll break your brain even more.
I finally got my Trucker Path app to pull up, or Trucker Guide, or whatever it's called. And so from Nicholson, we're going to Tunkhannock, and there's no low clearance bridges on that way. So we're at least good until Tunkhannock. I want this train station.
Is this my turn?
It is your turn. Whoa, dog. There's a dog. There's a dog. Is this your turn? Weight limit 10 tons.
I hope so. Did you say, is this my turn?
I don't know. I'm so stressed
How
right
about
now.
look at the map?
It says East Center. No, it was not your turn. We needed to go on 92.
Okay. Is it? I think it's down there.
Yeah, if you turn left.
Okay. I'm gonna turn left up here.
Oh my goodness, there's so many things happening. Trinity's
Trinity.
barking. We made a wrong turn. I was trying to look at that pretty little train station because that's the whole point of doing this, is seeing things that we miss. And I don't think I got good footage.
Well, here's a pretty little downtown. Is this my turn?
We're gonna be on 92. So yes, is this 92?
Yes, State Route 92, I see a sign.
Then yes, turn right on this.
Oh, there's a car.
Okay, here we go. I have to make a correction, I misspoke earlier. Rocky Gap State Park, I think that's what it's called, is actually in Maryland. So it's in the tiny little arm that goes over to West Virginia. That semi doesn't seem worried.
He doesn't.
You
So
just follow him.
follow him. As long as he doesn't turn into a convertible, we won't.
Okay, I see 29 South. What does that sign say?
Is this okay?
Yeah, that's super.
Well, we're good through Evans Falls.
Bathroom break.
We don't have rest areas on the side of the road, so we're in a Dollar General parking lot.
One of the things that's nice about taking your home with you when you go on the back roads like this is the fact that you have a bathroom with you.
Mom gave us snacks for the road.
Are you forgetting something?
So we're all set. What?
You forgetting something?
Water pump off? Not making
we're all
that
set.
mistake again. When do you need to stop for gas?
We're still at half tank.
Okay. So there's one right there, but it is tight.
That one's tight.
And that's one of the other things I was worried about besides the low clearance was how well are we going to get in and out of these fuel stations?
Yeah, we've seen quite a few, and I would say about 50% of them are like, you could get in and out pretty easily.
Yeah,
so I'm
not terrible.
I'm not all that concerned, surprise, surprise, at the gas level.
He's much less anxious than me. The sun is starting to go down. Looks like 1.5 miles to 642 west.
Gotta check that one out.
Gotta check the low clearances every time we get on a new road. Looks like we are clear. We want to find like a cute diner or just something along the side of the road, local restaurant. See how good the food is. Look, do you see this? 11. We're getting back on Route 11. Why did we leave in the first place? From 11, we're going to 15 and then to 35. And that all looks good, but you can see like up top, there's a 8-foot 9-inch bridge. There's a 9-foot 3-inch bridge. We're going right in between the two. Look at this pretty house.
got a McDonald's. There's some local fare.
That has some local flavor.
Or some or Subway.
Gassing up.
Yep. Any luck?
Well, there's the Clubhouse Grill and Restaurant right there. American type food. It's not a chain, so we could try that.
Sound good to you?
I mean, I'm hungry.
Okay, sounds good to me then.
Open till 9. I might just do a BLT. I can order for you. What do you want?
So you get the grilled cheese and some fries.
Okay.
I'll go let you know.
Okay.
You got supper?
Your food is served. Here's your kids' meal.
Is that what they said?
No.
Oh.
I'm just saying because it's grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese, but that's how, like, if you go to a small town diner, you know if it's a good diner based on how good the grilled cheese is.
I just need to double check. This is Mifflinburg or Mifflintown?
Mifflinburg?
Mifflintown.
Mifflintown.
PA.
And what was the name of the restaurant?
Clubhouse Grill.
Right next door to Sheets.
Yep. Why is my bacon cold?
Your bacon is cold?
Feel it.
That is weird.
No,
Trin wants
she
the cold
wants
bacon.
my bacon.
All right. I'm debating, do I do the U-turn? Is it good otherwise?
It's okay.
It's okay? Oh, bummer.
You can't be picky when
Okay.
you don't have a lot to choose from. Do you need help?
We'll see.
The chips are good though.
Nice.
I think they have garlic on them.
As far as you can tell, my back end's missing everything.
Yes. I think the car's waiting for you. Oh, he's backing up. Why is he backing up right now?
That's genius. Now he moved?
Yes, he's going forward now. I just can't see on the other side. All set.
We're just gonna ignore the fact that people could see red reflected on my face a second ago?
Red? Why is that?
I don't know. Why else would red come through a window as I turn through a traffic light? All right, I need to give the official verdict on the grilled cheese sandwich.
Is your cheese cold?
It is not.
Well, that's good.
I agree with you, it's all right. It's a passable grilled cheese sandwich. But
We won't be coming special to Mifflintown.
no, it won't be coming special into Mifflinburg, Mifflintown? Okay. Somebody from this place, correct us on our pronunciation, because that's how we roll on open roading. So there's a gate up there. We might be spending the night in this parking lot. Not ideal.
You don't look like you have good news.
There's nothing there. There's a phone number I called and nobody answered. You definitely need a code to get
So it
into.
won't open?
Yeah, there's no way it's gonna open. It's a code. So there's parking right here.
Well, I guess that's what we do.
So
See, this is why you plan in advance. It's 9 o'clock.
So we're just gonna park in this overflow parking and then we'll call it a night. And then hopefully tomorrow morning we can get a spot. Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go.
He's excited.
She's happy.
We finally made it into our campsite. We spent literally the whole morning and afternoon just sitting there in the parking lot, working, waiting until we got the gate code, which came at about 3 p.m. And then we were able to get to our spot and set up. And it's great. It's got a lot of privacy. It's nice, but Starlink is an issue.
As you can tell, this campground is like fully tree covered. And in the spring, I think Starlink would be impossible, spring and summer, because of leaves. We've been managing to get it to work anywhere from 50 to 70% of the time, which means every minute you're losing like 30 seconds because it's searching for satellites. It's honestly been very challenging, to say the least. I've spent a lot of time on the roof adjusting, trying to find a good spot for it. But ultimately today, I think I'm actually gonna go to a library and do my work because I need internet.
We had to upload our member video yesterday and it just was not going. So he took the Starlink, drove back to the parking lot and set it up to upload our member video. That's how bad it is. But it wouldn't be a problem if we were just on vacation.
Correct.
But we kind of need access to internet to be able to do our video stuff.
And we have a backup. We can use the cell phone as a hotspot, but that has a 30 gigabyte
It's
limit.
limited, yeah.
So, and our videos are like 20 gigabytes. So one video just uploading it would be a problem. So yeah, I'm going to the library today.
We're working through it. As most parks do up north, this one does have quite a few of the campground loops that close like October 31st or November 1st. It's about mid to late November now as we're filming this. But there are two camping loops that are open. They just have electric only, which is fine. I did notice that there was a water pump that was still working. So apparently it hasn't gotten cold enough for them to shut that off yet.
Which trail are we taking?
We don't have a lot of time here to explore the area, but we decided that we might as well just explore this park since we can basically walk to all of the trails. So I think that we're gonna take a trail down to find a dam or in a gorge type area. We'll see what it looks like, but it'll be nice to get out and just stretch our legs in one of the very few days that we have sun left. Come on, let's go. Good girl. I almost didn't need my coat. It's getting warm.
Isn't it supposed to be like 30 degrees for a high tomorrow? 30 or 40?
There were snowflake icons in my weather app.
Not looking forward to that, but we have the electric hookup. So we have our fireplace running 24/7, and that should keep us so that we're not using quite as much propane.
We're just not far enough south yet for it to be warm.
So are we doing green and red and yellow, or green and red?
Green to red.
It's red on the map, but it's purple on the tree. What in blazes is going on here?
Oh my word. Hold up. I think Cody wanted to come with us.
Is there fur on my jacket?
Yes. There's a pretty lake down here. So I'm looking across the lake and I see this massive like chateau style resort. So apparently Rocky Gap State Park doesn't just have camping. You can have some lodging in style. We got a bridge, Trin. Know how much you love bridges. It's pretty narrow in there.
They carved that for the spillway. You can see it's all blasted out.
Sorry, she's pulling me away. She wants to get off this bridge. She's not a fan. I got a Maryland fun fact for you.
I'm all ears.
There are no natural lakes in Maryland.
What?
It says they are all man-made and require a dam.
That's incredible.
Oh, and this one is called Lake Habib.
Like what?
Habib, which I think is just really funny.
So if you're ever a contestant on Jeopardy and you need to name the state that has no natural lakes, you can thank us because we let you know.
You want some water? Let's get you some water.
Sit. Yeah. Shake. Yes, good girl. Here you go. Do you want some water?
Come here.
Mama's
Some
got water. There you go. Well, it is 11:15. Kalyn has a meeting at noon.
I didn't realize it was that close.
So we've got to book it back to the RV, eat lunch. Hopefully we can get all this done before. So we are going to pick the cameras back up when we start the next leg of our no interstate trip to Florida. We'll see you then.
Are you done upstairs?
I think so. If you could just turn on the level mate.
So I can put the slide in?
Yep.
thought you said you were done up there.
I remembered I needed a pair of socks.
Did you get your socks?
I got my socks, and I'll shut the hot water heater off.
Replacing your Alaska
Yep,
ones.
they don't fit in my sneakers.
Got to make sure the heat turns off before I pull the slides in because it covers up these forced air vents. Also turn our fireplace off. We have so enjoyed this electric fireplace and having electric hookups to be able to run it just because it takes so much battery power. We can't do it on our solar panels. But the cold, like it has been so cold and I know I'm complaining about it, but I need to know if you feel like there's a difference between out west cold and east coast cold, because I think there's a difference. Out west, the air is drier and it just feels generally cold, like you just kind of deal with it. But On the East Coast, it's more of a damp cold, I think because of the humidity, and so it just gets in your bones and aches, and maybe I'm just old. I don't know, but I think there is a difference.
We apparently timed our departure just right for leaving New York because Kalyn's parents got like 6 inches of snow the past couple days. But we didn't get far enough south because, like Kalyn said, it's been really cold here. There's been like an Arctic blast that has pushed. I heard even Jacksonville was in the 40s the other day. So I don't know that we could have missed it altogether.
Jacksonville, Florida?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Starlink.
Got it.
Ow.
You okay?
I banged my shit into the stairs.
Oh, no.
50 amp cords and cold do not go well together. Do RV life, they said. It'll be fun, they said. There we go.
It is fun.
There we go. That part's not fun.
At least we weren't trying to coil it up yesterday.
Oh, it is.
It was a lot colder, and it was snowing.
Oh, yes, the sun is out. I'm not gonna complain. It's so much better. We're ready to go.
Yeah.
Except for the upgrade.
Upgrade.
We've got an upgrade we want to do. There's only one person of open roading who was more excited to get this upgrade on the trailer than me, and that was Trinity. She's already opening the box. So this is a TPMS system that we got from eTrailer to replace our, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Take such good care of it. All right, so we have this TPMS system that we bought from a popular online multi-retailer that sounds like a jungle in the South America. And we were super green when we bought this. I didn't know what I was buying, and this TPMS system works great if your tires are close to the cab. But since the tires aren't close to the cab, it really only updates every, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. Plus, whenever we hit 88 pounds of pressure, it beeps incessantly. And our tires are supposed to be pumped up to 80, and 8 pounds of added pressure on a hot day when you're driving is normal, so this thing will beep all the time.
It is so annoying.
So, we have a TPMS that should solve all those problems. Now, I haven't used this system, but I used all the 5-star ratings on eTrailer to pick it out, and I'm really excited because I think this is going to, I think it's gonna be awesome. The first solution is this has a repeater, so it's gonna take the signal from the tire pressure sensors and boost it toward the truck. You like all my technical terms? But the repeater initially came with a wire that connected directly to a battery terminal, and my battery terminals are pretty full with all the other stuff. However, Handy Joe here did a Joe project last night. I have this connection that goes to my macerator pump when we're boondocking and I want to pump everything out. So I just replaced the connection on this with the same style connection so that now I can just plug the repeater into this, because I'm never going to be using the macerator and the tire pressure gauge at the same time.
You called this a Joe project, but I'm pretty sure you got it done
in like 10
really
minutes.
fast. You didn't have any issues.
Although I will admit, I put it on backwards the first time.
Okay, so I guess there was one issue.
So this should be really quick. I just got to put 2 screws to screw this up to the ceiling, and then we are on to the next step. Where'd it go?
Did it fall on the ground? Oh, I see it.
You see it?
Yep.
Wow, that's impressive.
There you go.
So when I plug these in, that should turn red if I wired everything correctly. There it is.
That is red. You can never stay clean, can you? Look at your pants. You're a mess, babe. You're a mess.
I'm a mess. Now they have 2 options. I can either do like a flat, it can sit there, or I can do a suction cup.
You want it clean but not wet.
Clean but not wet. Would you look at that? Doesn't matter what you do, you'll always put it in upside down first. And then I'm going to have to figure out some cable management system here so that we don't constantly have cables draped across the dashboard. I've set the units to PSI, I've set the temperature units to Fahrenheit, I've set the high temperature alarm, I've set the low pressure alarm, I've set the high pressure alarm. Now I need to program the sensors. So the benefit of a TPMS system and why you want one as an RVer, absolutely, is because you can monitor the tire pressure of your RV while you're sitting in your truck. So if a tire starts to go soft on you, you are minutes away from a potential blowout. If it gets to 50 pounds, it's gonna start heating up and eventually it's gonna blow out and can cause a lot of damage in here. So TPMS system, an absolute must, because you won't know if a tire is going flat until it's too late.
We're slowly but surely upgrading all our much needed gear for RV life, and we're so grateful to eTrailer for continuing to partner with us on this video and for our channel. If you want that TPMS system that we showed, you can click the QR code up here on the screen or a link in the description. Go to their website. If you need basically anything for RV life, outdoor life, camping life, they have it on their website. And if you don't know what you need, you're like, what part am I supposed to get for this specific rig? They have knowledgeable staff on hand that are gonna help you guide you to the right product.
All right, now I just gotta get all the tires up to 80 PSI. And that is the thing I love the most about this TPMS system is they have pass-through sensors, which means I don't have to take the sensor off to fill up the tire. And to me, that's awesome. Look at that, look at that, 80 on the nose. That's what we call perfection.
Come on.
Let's go.
Oh, you're good.
Look what I discovered.
What?
It's battery powered. Like the charge cord is a charge cord, so I don't have to have the cord.
So you don't have to have the cord. No. Nice.
Like it's full battery, and so now it's just cycling through my tires, telling me the PSI that everything's at. I'm kind of annoyed because one of them's 1 pound light because apparently I didn't pump it up quite enough. But I'm not getting the pump back out for 1 pound.
I would just like everyone to know that I'm not a cold weather camping kind of person. It is freezing. It's 43 degrees out.
And I am glad we stayed an extra day so that we could have the warm weather. And warm is definitely relative because 40 degrees still feels very cold.
You would think that we're finally on the road, ready to go, but no.
Dump station!
Dump station to go to. We're gonna try and make it quick.
Make it quick as 80 gallons of filling can be. We'll leave the truck running for you, my dear.
I would say thank you, but I also have to get out and actually film some of this. Okay, test
Ready?
it.
Here we go.
Please, 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 please.
They shut off the water last night.
No! Like it literally was working 2 days ago.
It was working yesterday.
Seriously, no. That means another.
Oh.
Wait. We just needed to give it a few minutes.
That is really slow. So much for the quick stop at the dump station.
Well, I'll go get a book. Got my book.
Go enjoy the warm
Thank you.
truck.
Guys, it's too cold to be golfing out there. What are you thinking? Let's see. We could take 68.
No, we can't.
But we're not. We're going straight. Skipping the highways.
We're headed to a Walmart in Lewisburg, West Virginia. Another reason we didn't leave yesterday is because there was blizzard and snowstorm warnings. So I'm very interested today as we go up over the hills because we're not taking interstates. Up over the hills if we're going to run into any either falling snow or snow on the ground.
How did we end up on this really narrow road?
This is the first time I've been a little concerned. So I think we're coming into Cumberland. I know there's railroad tracks and stuff down there. I haven't seen any signs for low bridges.
There is, I did see one low bridge on my trucker app that was like 11.4, so obviously that's too low. There is a way to get around it if Google decides to take us that way. So we just have to keep our eyes peeled. Okay, this is telling you to turn right. Do not turn right.
Do not turn right?
Turn straight. I mean, keep going straight. Okay. Because the low bridge is down there somewhere and...
You don't want to risk it?
No.
So it wants me to turn exit here.
Why?
I don't know. It's telling me to exit here.
How did we end up under this bridge?
I don't know, but 13.6 is tight.
It's a foot. It gives us a foot.
Okay.
It's hard to see with the light.
Yeah, well, here you go.
There we go.
It's not just that it's low.
It is so narrow.
Holy smokes. Can you look through the, can you see the mirror?
Oh my goodness. I was trying to avoid a situation like this.
Wow, that was tight.
Oh, that was so tight. Wow.
Whoa. I have never been in something that narrow with the RV. I will say that was tight.
Well, we made it to the winding back country roads of West Virginia.
West Virginia. Da 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 da. I don't know the rest of it.
Don't start a song that you can't finish.
Country roads, take me home to where I belong.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Well, I'm grateful we missed this by not leaving yesterday.
Yes, this all fell yesterday. I think we made a wise
I
choice.
think so.
So you were reading your book over there and you just look up, you're like,
I just
whoa,
looked up
snow.
and like, snow, where did this come from? You can start to turn it.
Yep, we're on the same page there. Start straightening.
No, not yet.
What?
Not yet.
Okay. I'm not gonna scrape it, right? The curb?
Yeah, just straight, you're good. You gotta see how close I got you to the curb. I have to say today was a lot less stressful because we knew where we were going. Like, I was not making that mistake again
Right.
from our first day.
I was a little sad because when we went through Pennsylvania, we hit small town after small town, like beautiful main
Yeah.
streets, and today it was just country. It was beautiful countryside,
Yeah.
but we did not explore a small town.
Maybe in the next episode, so make sure you subscribe because we still have to get to Florida. We still have a lot of not interstates to go on.
A lot of miles.
So we'll see you in the next video.
I don't love it, but we gotta try it.
I don't think we've ever gotten ourselves in a situation like this before.
We haven't made it very far.
No.
Yep, keep coming back. You got a straight shot. Please do not get stuck over there.
I can't turn around on that. Oh crap.
I hope we don't get a guy coming down with a shotgun.